All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back here with Achilles Survivor. We're going to have another go today. So if you didn't check out the first episode, we did that in the live stream. That'll be the most recent past broadcast. Go check that out if you want to. So we're roughly about 3 hours into the game. The rogue here with the poison AoE has been my favorite character in the early game. Okay, what do we get? Status strength is pretty nice for our poison. Why don't we do that? Let's go farm up some material. So yes, thanks everyone who checked out the live stream the other day of playing this game. It was pretty fun. We had a pretty good turnout. So let me know if you guys do enjoy this game and you want to see me tackle the end game in this one on the channel. Let me know with a comment down below. I'd be curious to know if you're also playing this one. So, okay, what do we got happening here? We could just take spell power. Why don't we just take spell power? Okay, so I do have a few meta progression upgrades. As I said, I'm only about 3 hours into the game, so not super deep or anything. Okay. We could just go damage. Let's just do that. Want our main weapon to be doing big damage for us. Okay, yeah, so thus far, this has been my favorite character, I would say. Oh, okay, we've got explosive. Okay, we could do maybe fire axes. Yeah, let's go with the status damage for this run here. So this character definitely synergizes with the status stuff here. Okay, 6% dodge. All right. Luck also seems to be a pretty strong stat in this game. It does increase the rarity of the drops, and it seems to be pretty effective. So, okay. Got more resources over here. So what am I doing early game? I'm just actually farming the stone so we can make some structures here pretty soon. So the game also gives you two options. You have the normal sort of runtime of a run here is 20 minutes, and then we also have a fast mode, which is basically like a 10-minute quick and dirty kind of run. Yeah, we'll check that out after we do a run here in the video, so I'll show you that too. So I've tried the 3 of the main characters. Let's go some extra movement speed. So I've tried 3 of the sort of starter characters here that you can unlock pretty early on in the game. Achilles himself, we got this rogue guy here, and there's actually another one who I really dislike. You know what? Let's go into some movement speed. I dislike his main weapon. It's like this pole that spins around, but we've got more resources over here. It'll only go in the direction you're facing, and it is very hard to actually hit the enemies while staying safe early game. It's I don't particularly enjoy that weapon, but maybe we'll give him another go. Maybe he can change my mind, that particular character. As you can see, we're grinding resources. We'll start to put up some of our turrets here pretty soon for some extra damage output. So one of the gimmicks with this game is the construct building, which is pretty interesting. Thus far, we've just been farming the materials thus far. Okay, what do you want to take here? Yeah, cooldown speed's alright. Okay, we've got a chest down here too. We can totally go and hit this up. We've got a champion, so it's like a elite tier enemy or whatever. They're big boys with a big health bar. Yeah, we got what is he? A spider looking dude. Yeah, he's got 8 legs. Probably a spider of some kind. Yeah, so we definitely want to be outside of his AoE, but as you can see, early game where, I don't know, it feels like we're pretty strong in the early game here. Okay, power cooldown, crit damage. Do you take power damage for everything? Or do we take... I'll take cooldown speed. We'll just try and level this thing up. We can also evolve them as well. So let's actually start putting up some turrets here. We got a fire turret. Let's do this one first. This has been my favorite one thus far in the early game. I think it's pretty effective, as you can see. Spews out our fire. Now, I like to set up the turrets close by to each other so we can get a big fire pit going. This is how I've enjoyed playing the early game thus far. Okay. Can we get a poison? There is another poison ability in here somewhere. We do have bitter gold. You know what? Let's do one more reroll. Ooh, we didn't get it. Okay, I don't think I've tried battering ram yet at all. Let's try this one. Like a defensive sort of thing, isn't it? Okay. Interesting. That could actually be kind of useful. If you have a look at the top right too, we got incoming events. So events in this game spawn in pretty frequently. Most of the time, you actually are incentivized to move around the map. Now, right now, there's actually a chest up north that we can go to as well. As I mentioned earlier, luck seems to be pretty strong in this game, so I'm actually going to grab that early on too. Let's run up and get this chest too while the going's good, while we're not surrounded by a lot of higher tier enemies. Okay, so these chests can have different things in them. Some of them have resources. You can get stuff like this to drop a pickaxe. You can also get the Hermes boots, which give you more movement speed. There are a few other different things you can get. Let's go and farm a little bit of materials down here, and then we'll continue setting up our fire pit if we can. Okay. Try and get as much of this stone as quickly as we can here. Okay. Not that great, but we should just get these things leveled up, maybe. Oh, we could go collection range. You know what? Let's do some collection range there. Always a nice stat to have in these sorts of games. Okay. Almost tapped this one. You can just push them away with this thing. That's kind of cool. It does kind of suit a close range AoE sort of setup, so that's pretty cool. Okay, let's go back towards where our fire pits were. See if we can continue setting up our play space here. This is probably not a bad one to put down as well. Okay, Trojan horse. Summons guys to fight for us. This one heals by additional improvements. This is like a workshop. We can actually get, you know, buy more things there. Okay, let's actually reroll though. See if we can get... about that. You know what? Okay, we'll go Trojan horse. I'll show you the Trojan horse. Okay, range, crit chance by 4%. You know what? We'll go crit chance. Why not? So this one will basically summon minions for us, which is nice. And there seems to be so many that can sort of spawn in at once. It must be a cooldown timer. I don't know exactly what the cooldown is. But as you can see, actually they're spawning in reasonably quickly here. There might be a max limit to it or something. I'm not really too sure with the Trojan horses. It looks like 3 maybe is our max limit. That's cool. Okay, we've got a bunch of XP, a lion over here too. Let's go and grab it. Got another event coming in about 30 seconds here too. Okay. I do want to get this leveled up. Status strength is alright. That is more poison damage for us, so not too bad. Okay, where are we going? What should we do? This is 3 right next to each other. This would be another great place to start setting up some offensive things here. We got the spikes. Polluted water of the sticks. You know what? Let's set up a polluted fountain. That sounds kind of fun. Now, you can re-roll these too, but I think it's RNG what they show for you here. Okay, turret, a regular turret. We could re-roll. We've got a little bit left. This one, it does give us status strength. All right, we'll try this one. We'll do some different ones here so you can see some different constructs in action. So this one summons masks. It's interesting, I guess to say that. Okay, we've got 8% dodge. All right. We don't have that much stone left now, though. We spent quite a bit. Wouldn't mind putting the fiery turret there, so let's go and grab some more stone, too. There's actually another one down here. Not too far away. We'll go hit this one up. Guys, if you made it this far to the video, I would love to know if you're playing this game, if you're enjoying it. What do you think of the end game, too? Have you gotten deeper into this one? Do you think it's worth me grinding and doing some end game builds in this one? I would love to know your opinion if you have played it. If you haven't, though, let me know if you are interested. It was only... I think this one is only like $5 US on Steam. I think it said 7 Australian dollars. I did get a code for it, though, so they did send me a code to check out, so... before the price of admission, it is a 1.0 release. This one, it seems to have a decent amount of content and stuff in it already. Decent amount of progression, grind as well. Okay, now we did take a little bit of damage doing that maneuver. We got the forge too, but I'm going to put the fiery turret here first. Put a forge a bit further away. Now the forge will give us an evolution to one of the upgrades. I don't know if you call it evolution. It actually acts a little bit more like The weapon augments from Deep Rock Galactic Survivor. You can get like every like 4 levels or so. You can unlock them. Okay. This thing here. Okay, release a wave that pushes back enemies after power deactivation. Enemies defeated with this power have 5% chance to explode. Ah, let's do corpse explosion. That's always fun. 5% chance, but if we're killing enough, yeah, you see it procs every now and then. Would be nice if there was a way to get that percentage chance higher. That I'm not sure if you can actually do. Okay, we actually got another poison one here, the Griffin Claws. Let's go. Okay, we've got a big boy right here. Alright, looks like our damage output is pretty good here right now. Got the triple setup right here, our defensive layer. Okay, we got some more events coming in pretty soon too. How much stone do we have left? Not that much. You know what? Let's go and farm a little bit more before this next event spawns in. So there's also some sub-objectives we are supposed to do during the run. If you have a look at the top left, defeat skeletons, find and open a sacrificial chest to build structures. So we're pretty close to the structures one. This sacrificial chest? Haven't seen it yet. Maybe it'll spawn in with one of these upcoming events. Okay. Oh yeah, corpse explosion. Tell you what, not feeling too bad. 25% damage, sounds nice. Great. Okay, we can head back down, see if we can find... Oh, it looks like there is one thing up on the map here that we haven't done yet, actually. So let's go and do that. Pretty far up here, though, so let's go for a run. Okay, so these runs are 20 minutes by default. As I mentioned earlier in the video, there's also a mode to do a 10-minute run, which is pretty fast, pretty snappy. So maybe we'll check that out here pretty soon too. I'm not opposed to smashing the luck right there. Okay, we've got a heal as well, which is nice. This one, I'm not sure. Do we have to kill inside the circle? It's not 100% clear. Okay, we did it. Okay, that was a sacrificial chest. Excellent. That's one of our main objectives, and we just need to build some more structure and then kill skeletons, which... I don't know if there's a way to spawn in more skeletons specifically. We're only about 1/3 of the way there, so I don't know if we'll be able to get that one done during this run. I'm not sure. We'll have to figure that out. Okay. Excellent. Okay. Gotta defeat these guys. I guess we just take the common stuff here for now. Ooh, 40 luck or 6 dodge? 40 luck on top of the luck we already have? Sounds really nice. Let's do that. I don't know if there's diminishing returns on luck in this game. I'm not sure about that. If you guys have played a lot of this one and you're like really deep into it, I'd be curious to know how you feel. As I mentioned earlier, so I played the demo briefly, like, I don't know, 8-9 months ago or something at one of those next best things. And the game performance at that time was like really choppy. It was like a lot of screen tearing and frame rate issues and stuff. This 1.0 release appears to be pretty bug-free and it runs really well and all that sort of stuff. So kudos for improving the game before it was released into 1.0. I don't really know what kind of development arc this one has had. Let's go. Did this hit early access? I'm not sure. I think it might have just hit the 1.0 straight away. Okay, we've got to steal the rip. Let's go and do it. So much XP. There is a magnet type of item in this game. It is a harp. Usually comes from the chest, but I think enemies might be able to drop it too. I think the higher tier enemies can drop it. Okay, this will spawn in 15 exploder units. These guys, they can damage us quite a bit, but they can also destroy a whole lot of enemies for us at the same time, which is lovely. Okay. Oh! Just try not to take damage while I DPS them. Right. One more. Power cooldown speed, movement speed, or do we go... Just keep leveling this up. We'll get an extra evolution thing for it. Okay, here we go. Power damage. Throw more smaller axes per strike. 3 more small axes. Yeah, we'll go damage. We'll just go straight damage here. Okay. Seems like the status damage is reasonably strong, at least in the early game here. It feels pretty good. Mind you, we did have a couple of runs with Achilles during that live stream, which was also... they also went pretty well. Not a terrible character or anything like that. Okay, we do need to build a few more structures, though. We got enough now, so let's head back to our setup down here. Where's an appropriate place to build more? I guess there's another one down here we can do. Okay, there's a find the basement too. Oh, health regen plus 3. Alright. Do more flame turrets. We could also do poison stuff now too, I guess. Toxic fountains sounds nice. Okay. Okay, what are we? 7 minutes left. So we're doing pretty good here. We're really not struggling. I mean, we lost a little bit of HP, but look at the turret setup we have down here now. Beautiful. This one is going to be destroyed pretty quickly. That's all right. What we can do is if we just stand in a circle here, it'll refresh it and allow us to build over it. Once this is done, there we go. See what it gave us. Ooh, 12% movement speed? That's all that luck coming in. You know what? Let's just litter the field with more poison. Why not? Okay, we got a forge shoe. I don't know if we can forge anything else right now, can we? I don't think we can, no. That's fine. We didn't really concentrate on leveling up our main ability as much as we could have, and our support ability is a very low level right now. That's okay. Okay, let's grab some of this. Okay, will we get enough skeletons here at the end? Maybe we will. We're above 1100 now, which is not too bad. I'm going to re-roll these and try and get our main leveled up. That's... Looks like we're chilling for HP and HP regen right now too, which is great. We'll do a fire one this time over here. Excellent. Looks like they destroyed one over here as well. I took a hit going through there. Oh, well. That's fine. We're regenning at a reasonable pace here. Epic spell damage. Or do we do this one? That way we can get a further evolution here. For the forge right here. Okay, release a wave, which pushes back enemies after power deactivation. Increase power effect size, but reduce power duration. You know what? Let's do the size. Size is pretty nice for this thing. It appears as though it kind of goes bigger and then sort of goes small right towards the end. Activation, which is kind of interesting. Okay. We do have another objective over here that we neglected. Let's go do that one. Is that another basement? It might be a basement over here. I think spawns in the archers from memory, if it's the same every time. Here they are. Structure durability might be really nice to have too. Let's do that. Okay. Where's the last archer? No, he said. Max health or collection range? Let's go collection range. I feel like our HP right now is doing alright. Okay, 4 minutes left. We might actually be able to get all of the secondary objectives done in this single run, which is fantastic. Okay. Alright, big explosion. Oh man, that one did massive damage to me. Alright. We could take dodge or more luck. We could stack up some dodge. We've got a bit earlier, so it's not going to be... there's also some projectile attacks here. Maybe that was what hit me. I don't know. That's all right. We're regenning here. There were also a lot of explosions in that one area just before too. Okay. So, if you guys did make it to this point of the video, let me know if you want to see more of this one on the channel. I'm happy to play a bit more of this one if you guys are into it. We did have a pretty good turnout on the live stream the other day, so seems like you guys are at least reasonably interested in seeing this game. So just let me know in the comments so I know to make more videos. Let's get this thing leveled even more. Okay, well, we took a big hit right there, staying too close to the portal, or the portal. I don't think so. Okay, something hit me there. Is that the big boy? It might have been. Okay, he's dead. Okay. Got one more objective spawning. It's another minute away though. We're actually doing pretty good here, so let's just go back to our main setup and just farm the enemies, I guess. Help. Objective done. Nice. With 2.5 minutes to spare. Collection range. All right. Having big collection range in this game seems pretty strong as well, as the gems do tend to kind of end up just lying all over the battlefield. Okay, we don't mind that one getting destroyed, so we can put something else in here now. Gotta give me another poison one, maybe? I don't know. What do we got? Spinning axes. Have we done a spinning blades one yet? Oh, let's try it. Why not? I'm not sure I've done this one yet. Huh. The meat grinder. Interesting. Okay, projectiles gain pierce through one enemy. Increase power damage, 60% reduce cooldown speed. Piercing? Let's go piercing. Let's try it. Piercing on some attacks can be pretty strong in games, so we'll see. Let's see. Okay, we are going to have a boss on this stage here as well. We could take armor, or we could just go and try and get a third upgrade for this one here. Let's do that. Let's go and also do this. Okay. Also, let me know if the volume is too loud for the gameplay. Boys, one thing that's always kind of been something that I've struggled a little bit with in making these YouTube videos is sometimes let's do more blades. Sometimes the volume comes through too loud. Sometimes it's a little bit too quiet, and it seems to be different per game. So I'm always having to adjust the game volume. If it's too loud in this one, feel free to let me know as well, and I'll turn it down for the next one. But you've gotten full sound effects for this one, so maybe I can turn down in the menu there. But that's all right. We're almost done here anyway at this point. So. The perfect place. Ooh, 20% power damage on everything. Let's go. We've got multiple spinning blades here too, which is fun. Yeah, there will be a boss here, Skeleton King, so we're gonna have to take him out. There was another chest too, so let's actually go and do that. We may as well. We've got a minute left. Should be enough time. One thing I like is the potions, they don't get sucked up towards you unless you actually are missing health. So that's kind of a nice little quality of life feature this game has. Okay. Oh, there's the harp. We should get everything drawn to us now. Yeah, nice. Okay. Structure durability? Or do we go this one? Oh, we have structure durability. That's a huge upgrade. We got the fire pit happening over here. Check this out. Okay, something hit me there. That hurt a bit. Oh, it was arrows. This guy. Wasn't looking at him. Okay, and we got all this junk down here too, so I think we need to run around in the boss fight. We should fight here. Okay, we've got 5 seconds. Okay. And Overlord rival. Okay, here he is, Skelly King. Where are you, buddy? So they have different enemy, attacks and stuff you got to avoid. Also move reasonably fast compared to some of the other enemies. Oh boy, there's a lot going on right there. Okay. Doing damage to him. Trying to get the poison one on him too. Oh, he's got defense. He's got immunity chains, just like in Destiny with the the stupid Vex. Ah, that's always interesting. Or is it Fallen do it too, don't they? Yeah. The silly servitors. Anyway, we should be around here. We're gonna smash this one. We'll try one of the quick 10-minute runs after quickly, just to see how it goes. Skelly King. Bring him up into the fire pit for a bit of fun towards the end, huh? Shooting range. Alright, we'll take range. Bring him over here to the fire pit. Okay, he's got tethers on him again, though. Man, they are very far away. Alright. Hey, come into my fire pit of doom. Alright, we got him. Nice! Location complete. Okay, so what do we do? Fire damage 2.1 mil, poison 1.1. Not too bad. 4 mil total damage. Kind of smashed through that one without struggling too much. So I'll show you guys where our meta progression stuff is at the moment as well. So this is my main meta progression. It affects all of the characters, and then we have character-specific stuff. The rogue is the only one I've invested in thus far. This is how far we've gone. What can we do here? Critical damage, power range is interesting. More luck. Ooh, kinda like doing that one. Increase damage inflicted by power. That's pretty nice too. We'll do those, and we got the general one over here. Godlike vitality. I think regeneration and maybe armor has been more valuable. I don't know. At least in the early game. That might change later, right? XP gain is always nice. So, I don't know. We'll just dump it into these for now. We also got the structure stuff down here. Construct speed is always nice too. Okay. And we got a little bit left. What do we want to do with it? Dodge? Oh, no, that... it's only 1%, man. That is strength. That seems pretty good for our current situation. All right. I said back, please. Okay, we'll check out this 10-minute mode. I guess we'll go... So this is where I'm up to. I'll show you Troy here. Where are we up to? Upper City. I don't know. This could be challenging to do in 10 minutes. I have no. It's going to be a 4 out of 10 difficulty. Let's check. So, 10-minute short mode. Enemy damage, enemy health, enemy XP multiplier, final reward. Okay, we'll see how it goes. We'll, so we won't take this guy. Since we've spec'd into the poison for this particular video, we'll take him in and we'll see how we go. We'll check out some of the other characters on some of the other future videos here. So let me, as I said earlier, let me know if you do want to see some more of this game on the channel. But for now, let's get some stone happening and try and set ourselves up. 20 structures? Man, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do the sub-objectives inside a 10-minute run. That's the only problem. With that being said, click range, crit chance might be nice. We could try crits and see how that goes. Okay, we've got to find the chest. It is right next to us, though. Okay, we took crit. We'll take crit. Crit chance, crit damage. All right. Heavy hitter. Okay. Okay, we've got a pickaxe. So for the folks who have been following the channel for a while too, hold on, let's do this first. Titanic blade. We could do something different this time. What is this one? Oh, that's the hammers. Let's reroll. Do we do fire again? Well, we'll just do the status up again. That's what we built. We built into here. Yeah, so for the folks who have followed the channel for some time, I've been waiting for this Halls of Torment update, which hasn't seemed to... It seemed to be taking them quite a while in terms of development time to cook it up. So I don't know when that's going to come. I am interested in trying a bit more of that game when we have some more content to play. As those videos, man, they still get some good views on my channel, which is kind of interesting. Okay, heavy hitter. Let's just take damage. I guess the crit damage maybe too, but damage is damage. All right. See if we can beat the quick and dirty 10-minute run here. I guess we should start building some stuff too, right? Fuel forge straight away. Duration. Now we'll go with the size and stuff there too. Okay, I want it to be as big as possible. Okay, we've got another chest spawn here. Magnetic. Okay, with power damage. That affects everything. Let's take that. Okay. Level up. Power range. Let's go the damage. Maybe power. I don't know how that affects our main weapon here. Maybe that would have been better to take and test out. We'll figure that out. We got our poison claws again. Very good. We've got enough to start building. Where do we want to build? Probably down here. Seems to be a nice kind of place. Okay. Fire turret. All right. What do we want to do? Bonus damage. Let's get this leveled up though. Try and get as high level as possible here. Okay, spinning axes. You know what? I'm going to reroll these. It's not exactly what I wanted to see right there. We get passive crit chance if we build a Trojan horse? Why do we do that? Build even more into crit, get some minions happening. I guess we'll take some cooldown here. We'll just build. I mean, we only got such a short round to do this here, short timer to do this. We'll just build. What do we got down here? More stone. We've got another event coming in very, very quickly here. Let's see, they spawn in like no more than a minute and a half apart. Status strength. Right. Find the chest. Alright, why don't we go find the chest? Can we even get... Ooh, no we can't. Alright. Would be nice if there was some kind of outline on the mini-map to see where you can and cannot actually traverse. Maybe that's asking too much, but I think that would be kind of a nice quality of life feature here. Okay, let's hit this chest. We are almost there. Okay. Don't explode on me, dude. What do you think this is? Alright, appreciate everyone who's been checking out the channel in recent times. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. I've been playing a bit of Destiny on the channel recently, as I wanted to try another game, and I wanted to do one that has some grind and some character building and that sort of stuff in it. Okay, power range. Alright, let's try it. It's kind of hard to tell. Maybe it affects it. It's a little bigger, is it? Maybe. Let's keep taking range and we'll see if we can make it huge. We'll test it here. We'll take luck. Okay. Status strength. Could also reroll. I guess we have a little bit of coin to work with. Okay. Okay. Defeat enemies 7,500. Build structures. Get max health. Oh, geez. Look at that max health, huh? Well, we're not going to get that anytime soon, I feel. Kind of feel like the sub-objectives are pretty hard to get done if you go into a 10-minute run, at least at my current level. Maybe if you're higher level? I don't know what to do with this one. Let's reroll. Exploding hammers. Alright, we'll just do more spikes. Why not? Can try and build 2 more structures here, though. More crit chance. So you can get additional stat points out of these constructs. Find the chest. It's up there. You know what? Let's see. Can we build anything here first? Yeah, let's do the poison turret. Why not? Okay, we'll go hit up the what is it? Looks like a basement, maybe. Damage? That's a pretty big increase. I guess we'll take that. Okay, man, you are leveling up pretty quickly in this mode, though, so interesting. I don't think we're going to get anywhere near 7,500 enemies, though. Not in 10 minutes here. Okay. Oh, he still got me. Come on, dude. Alright. Here are the archers. Hey, boys. I don't know. I was enjoying using corpse explosion in the previous one, too. Let's hit luck. I don't think we're going to get up to 1,500 health here. We should maybe play it a little safer, though. Since we are taking on a bit of damage here now. Our regen at base is not super fast, like maybe like 1 point something a second, so, you know. There are some heals on the map, and there is a healing construct we can use as well. We got enough. Let's do this. Maybe it's unnecessary because it's up in the corner, but... Okay. Structures is 20. I don't know if I'm going to get that one in this particular run either. That's okay. It's a good experience to find out what the 10-minute timer missions are about compared to just doing it normally, right? It's a good learning process. Alright, we're getting pretty close. 3 minutes left. We've got a couple of objectives left. Let's go do those. I think this portal's pretty close. We'll hit this first. Why not? Okay, crit damage. Status strength. Let's go crit damage on this one. Lead them into my fire pit of doom. Okay. The other game I've been playing recently offline is Grounded 2. So if you guys are Grounded fans, let me know. We can play some on the channel here. Let's do all of our attacks. Is there more? We missed one. Okay, there we go. Release additional strikes in all directions upon power activation. Release additional strikes in all directions after last strike before cooldown. Let's just do this one. All right. What else did we have? We had a basement over here that we missed. It's going to be kind of tricky to get every single OBJ done on a single run here as well. We go heavy hitter, or we could take light. Okay. So also for my Death Must Die fan. Oh man, we we are getting wrecked out here. I was gonna say for my Death Must Die fans, we'll definitely return to Death Must Die for future updates for sure. I played a lot of Act 3, man, and it kind of was burning me out towards the end, so I needed to take a break. My content was starting to be too negative, and when that happens, I know I need to take a break from playing the game. So that's why you haven't seen Death Must Die on the channel for a little bit. We definitely will go back to it though, so fear not. We haven't totally abandoned the game. I just think at the moment it's in a bit of a strange place. There needs to be some loot, quality of life stuff happening here, both in terms of affixes as well as like actually finding loot, managing your loot stash, and all of that sort of stuff. It's the armory they added in this is quite nice, but I'm talking more about like inventory management as opposed to using the armory, right? And they moved a lot of the mythic drops to be in run and less to be in the shop, so it also means that like you have to sift through like way more items throughout a run too. So all of that stuff, plus finding it pretty hard to farm for items for the builds that I wanted to do, was starting to get kind of frustrating for me as well. It just felt like I was just running missions and never getting certain affixes to roll on the items, which can be a bit frustrating, you know. So and then there's the whole difficulty thing, which was pretty wonky. They nerfed the darkness at 100 difficulty and left all of the OP stuff incredibly OP, so now the game's actually pretty easy. And a lot of the runs in Act 3 just feel very much like all the builds play the same now, which is one of the disappointing aspects of the current form of the game, at least for me. So it is what it is. Let's not turn this into a Death Must Die rant, though. I just wanted to update you guys on where I'm at with the game, and we'll definitely go back for Act 4 and Act 5 and the 1.0 and that sort of stuff, right? As it is a game I do really enjoy, and I think they can improve it from its current situation, but it definitely feels a little wonky at the moment. With that being said, there are some really fun builds that you can come up with, so, you know. Okay, enemy overlord arriving. Can we get through this without taking too much damage? Take armor? Take armor. Alright, where's this dude? Is this him over here? Carry. Oh, I also was pretty busy moving house and stuff. I moved from Sydney up to the Gold Coast, which is a pretty big move. It's, you know, different state, different city, same country, but different state, different city. So certainly has been interesting. So, you know, I'm trying to set myself up here. Okay, spikes have 10% chance to release poisonous fumes. Ooh, let's take that one. Yeah, so, you know, moving and upending your entire life can be an interesting and challenging thing to take on, especially when you move to a new city without, you know, full-time employment. So, you know, I'm doing the YouTube and I have some, you know, a small supplement, but right now I'm actually looking for work and stuff. So, okay, location complete. All right, Toxic Terror. Excellent. We got, what was that? Almost 2 mil damage. So not too bad considering it was a half round run. Okay. All right, let's just quickly go in here and we can have a look. We also got the commander stuff too, which we haven't really done much of at all. Power cooldown speed, critical hit chance. Why don't we turn him into a crit boy? How do we do that? Alright guys, if you made it to the end of the video, hit like and subscribe for me. Let me know if you want to see more of this one on the channel, like I said earlier in the video. Thank you for checking us out and sticking with me as we try some different games as well. Hope you all have a fantastic day wherever you are. Take it easy and enjoy.